What happens when a powerful country voice takes on a timeless classic and stirs up both excitement and debate? That's exactly what unfolded when Saralyn Matla stepped onto the Voice Australia 2025 stage with her rendition of If Tomorrow Never Comes. This song, originally written and performed by Garth Brooks back in 1989 and later made famous again through Ronan Keating's cover, is beloved across generations. So when Saralyn chose to perform it for her Blind Audition, people instantly had strong opinions. Some filled with praise, others with critique, and plenty of discussion about who really deserves credit for the song. Before we dive into the public's reactions, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments, because this performance has definitely left people talking, and we want to know what you think too. Let's start with the positive reactions, because many felt Saralyn brought something fresh and emotional to the stage. A lot of people described her voice as beautiful, authentic, and touching. Someone even said she gave them chills the moment she started singing. Another person felt that she has the kind of country voice that deserves investment in the competition, praising her unique tone as something different and exciting. One viewer pointed out that it doesn't matter whose song it was originally, what mattered was that Saralyn made it her own. That sentiment was echoed by others who felt she delivered with confidence, proving that she has potential to go far in the competition. Some even began making predictions, saying it's going to come down to Saralyn versus another strong contender, Tiffany Reynolds, hinting at a future showdown fans are already looking forward to. People also loved the dynamics on the panel. Several noted how Kate helped Ronan decide to push his button, calling it a touching moment of support. For them, it wasn't just about Saralyn's performance, but also about the fun and drama of the judges' interactions. Richard, another coach, even got a shout out for being hilarious during the performance, showing that sometimes the little moments make the audition even more memorable. But beyond Saralyn's performance itself, a major debate broke out in the audience about the song's origins. Some fans felt frustrated that the performance was framed as Ronan Keating's song, when in reality, Garth Brooks was the original artist. Many expressed that Garth Brooks and songwriter Kent Blasey deserved recognition, reminding everyone that the song was a country classic long before Ronan covered it in the late 1990s. This sparked a whole conversation. A few people defended Ronan, saying his version is just as beautiful, and for them, his delivery brought out a different kind of emotion. Others insisted that Ronan has often been mistakenly credited with songs he didn't write, and they wanted the record set straight. Interestingly, some viewers said they preferred the Ronan version over Garth's, showing how divided fans really are about which interpretation reigns supreme. What's clear is that Saralyn unintentionally reignited an old debate. Who owns the legacy of If Tomorrow Never Comes? For some, her country twist brought it back to its roots, while others saw it as a cover of a cover, which made them scratch their heads at how it was presented. Now, while Saralyn had her supporters, not everyone was impressed. Some felt her voice didn't suit the song, describing it as too shaky or even karaoke-like. A few were critical of her adopting what they called a Southern US accent, saying it sounded forced rather than authentic. For them, this performance lacked originality and came off as more imitation than interpretation. Others focused on the dynamic between the coaches again, but in a less positive light. Several pointed out that Ronan looked pressured to turn his chair, and some even claimed he regretted it immediately after doing so. To those viewers, his hesitation spoke louder than words, and they questioned whether Saralyn truly earned the turn on her own merit. A handful of people were even more blunt, saying the performance just didn't work for them at all. Words like "that sucked," "a no," and "not outstanding" popped up more than once. It's clear that while Saralyn won over many fans, she also faced tough critics who felt she has a lot more to prove if she wants to compete with the stronger voices this season. What makes this audition particularly interesting is the mix of reactions, because for every person who called it beautiful, there was another who thought it fell flat. Some were caught up in the nostalgia of hearing such a beloved song on The Voice, while others were more focused on technicalities like tone, accent, and originality. Even lighthearted moments made it into the discussion. Someone joked about Ronan's hat choice during the audition, while another found humor in the awkwardness of the coach's hesitation. These little details show how performances on The Voice are not just about the singing, but about the whole package. The staging, the coach's reactions, and the way the audience connects with it all. So what do we make of all this? Saralyn Matla's Blind Audition wasn't just another performance. It became a spark for bigger conversations. On one hand, she impressed with her emotional delivery, beautiful tone, and confidence, earning fans who see her as a strong competitor. On the other hand, she faced criticism over her authenticity, vocal execution, and whether she really stood out compared to others. And then there's the whole debate about Garth Brooks versus Ronan Keating, which turned this audition into something larger than just one song. This performance shows how music has the power to connect, divide, and spark passionate discussions all at once. And maybe that's the true sign of impact. Whether you loved it or weren't convinced, Saralyn made people feel something, and that's what The Voice is all about. But now it's your turn. Did Saralyn Matla win you over with her rendition of If Tomorrow Never Comes? Do you prefer Garth Brooks' original or Ronan Keating's cover? And do you think Ronan was pressured into turning, or did he genuinely see potential in her? Let us know your thoughts below. We'd love to hear your take. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more public reactions, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest performances from The Voice Australia 2025.